Okay, so it's story time again. If you watched my previous video, I mentioned some ghost stories that has happened, the history of me and my sister and ghosts. So if you haven't watched that video, definitely go back and watch that one. Again, everything I'm telling you is 100% true, 100% real. As I said, these are my personal experiences, not he said, she said. They're coming directly from me. It happened, I know it, I was there. So you can definitely believe that these are true ghost stories. So freaking creepy. I was all home alone, and I always locked my bedroom door when I was leaving. I mean, you have siblings steal stuff from one another, so we always locked our bedroom doors. Like, you know, I don't want my sister stealing my makeup, my sister doesn't want me stealing her socks, or whatever it was. We just always locked our doors when we left. And I had like a boom box thing in my closet at the time, and I had candles on the speakers, and I always had them moved. Whenever I came back home, unlocked my door, they were gone. And it was so freaking weird. Like, I knew no one else could have done it, and I even asked, I was like, are you guys getting into my room somehow? And everyone's like, no, you lock your door. Like, how are we gonna get in? And my girlfriend totally didn't believe in ghosts. She was like, oh, Chantel, like, it's all your imagination. Ghosts aren't real. Like, you're just freaking out for no reason. So I was like, you know what, Sandy? You come over and you test it. Like, I want you to see some weird stuff. And of course, you know, when you want it to happen, it doesn't happen. But this day was an exception. Can you sit? Elvis is spooked out. Okay, so I'm sorry, you're gonna have to ignore his face in the screen because he apparently wants to be there. Okay, so my girlfriend was like, well, why don't we put your candles in a cross and see what happens? So I'm like, okay. So we moved the candles that were always moved into a cross. And we're like, I wonder if anything will happen. All of a sudden, the candles start flying across my room, like flying across my bedroom. My girlfriend, remember, did not believe in ghosts. We literally put the candles in a cross. They were little tea lights, and my candles, as soon as we put them in a cross, started flying across the room. My girlfriend ran out of my house and has never been back. She's now believes in ghosts, and she still talks about this. Like, she literally, once these candles started flying across my bedroom when we put them in a cross, she legitimately ran out of my house and down my street. Like, she did not come back. She was like, holy shit. So another, like, other stuff that has happened to me, I was home alone once, and I was watching a movie downstairs, and I turned it off, and I was falling asleep. So I went upstairs, and I was like getting ready for bed, and I was home alone, and all of a sudden my TV turns on full blast on a music station. Like, you know how TV programs have like those stations where it just constantly plays music? No videos, just music. And I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, was I watching music? So sure enough, I turn it back to like channel 3, like just a regular channel, and I turn it off again. And at that same time, as I'm walking back upstairs, clicks on again. Music blaring. And it kept doing this for about like half an hour, 20 minutes. And it was so weird. I was like, who is turning on this freaking TV? And it was every time that it turned on, it was so loud. It was like someone just like blasted this music. Oh my god, I'm getting scared even just talking about this now because I'm all home alone. But it was like someone just turned on, like the channel was always changed when it turned on by itself, and it was like full volume. It's like, what the hell? I went on for like legitimately 20 minutes. Then finally I was like, come on, ghost, like I need some sleep. Get out of here. Another story is I was home alone and the power just randomly shut off. I was kind of like testing the waters with the ghost, like kind of probing the ghost, like, hey, you know, what's up? Like, show yourself. I don't know. I think I was with some friends, and I was just really egging on these spirits that are always around my sister and I. And it was just us, and all of a sudden the power just shut off, and my printer starts spitting out paper. But my printer light is still on. Like, my printer is powered, and then that shuts off, and it's still spitting out paper. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, like, this is crazy. Like, did I just piss off this ghost? Like, I'm gonna die. I'm going to die. This ghost is gonna kill me in my sleep. It's just, like, really weird stuff, and you always feel them. Like right now, like, I feel like someone is here with me. Like, it's so weird. But it's not scary to me other than that one time. It's not scary. It's fascinating. Like, someone from, I mean, they could be anyone from the past is trying to communicate with me, and it's just such a fascinating thing. But I mean, sometimes, you know, you're too close to home. Sometimes you need to back off, ghosty. I remember after I actually had a waterbed, and I got rid of my waterbed because I would wake up into the middle of the night and my waterbed just going nuts. And I was like, I gotta get rid of this. Like, you know, it's like seriously Paranormal, whatever that movie's called. They should make a movie about my life. Seriously. But no, actually, I don't want that. I'd be scared. But I honestly had to get rid of my waterbed because I couldn't stand being woken up to my waterbed just moving out of control anymore. So I got a bed. And I had like a big fluffy duvet after I got my bed. It was like a big fluffy thing, like it didn't mold to my body at all, nothing. And I'm going to share this story with you in the next video, so definitely make sure you check out number 3.